place I'm going to this morning is like on the water. Not beach, but like a pier. And like the road I'm on, if I turned right, we drive into the Atlantic. The Pacific, Jesus. Look, I'll show you on the map. That's where I'm going. That's a little pier into the ocean. Literally, that little square is where I'm going. That's the street I'm going to be on. The Pacific Ocean. Wow. Wake up, Roger. Wake up. If you've never seen the Pacific Ocean, you're about to. I can get up on these drives. And I gotta figure out where to scale this thing in LA. This is a big shipping facility. There's no truck stop. There's gotta be a scale I can use. Seal it and slide these tandems back as far as I can in California. been done getting fuel for 5 minutes. And he's washing his windshields and shit. First of all, could have been doing that while you're getting fuel. Second of all, you can do that shit at the next line. Like, there's space up there for you to park. Is he finally going to be done? No? You're going to do some more stuff? Windshields while the fuel's going into the truck. Oosh. I thought yesterday when I got my snuff from that gas station that it was just like it was out in the middle of nowhere, so they didn't have what I usually get. No, California doesn't sell wintergreen snuff anymore, or menthol cigarettes, or any of that. I am glad I don't live in the commie state of California, man. I could not live somewhere where the government tells you every little thing about your life, what you can and can't do. It's funny because they sell Copenhagen Straight, which is sweet. It's not as sweet as wintergreen, but it's sweet. I don't know why it's okay, but wintergreen is not. Because the idea is that you're trying to avoid, keep kids from using, so they don't sell the sweet stuff. But this is just as sweet as wintergreen. It's just got a different flavor. It's not like plain snuff at all. Yeah, it's sweet. Like sweet tea almost. The dude was like doing this. I don't know what the hell that was about. Anyway, I'm gonna get on down the road a ways. I almost think I should probably stop here because they got a big truck stop, but I still got almost 6 hours I can drive, so I'd like to get the hell out of here. Why didn't he go straight? There's a road here. There's a big old parking lot here I can park at. I don't know. I'll find somewhere. I'm out west. I'll find somewhere. It's like there's so many places to park out here because, like, it's all just sand and shit. So there's like big, huge areas to park. So I'll find somewhere, I'm sure. Hope. 1,252 miles to go. Plenty of time to get there. I only had about 2 hours left on my clock, and there's not a lot left past Kingman here. If I couldn't find any place here, I'd have kept going. There's a Pilot up the road, or a Flying J, and a Love's up the road I'd have checked, but this little truck stop is mostly empty, so park here for the night. Spend a little money on a small truck stop instead of one of the big ones. I'd much rather do that anyway. I'm tired of spending money. I need to get back to the house and get my groceries, or find a way to get some groceries out here. We'll see. I'm gonna go grab a sub sandwich or something. This a couple times I'll show you. Buy these sunscreens at a truck stop. And this is how they fit in a truck stop windshield. Or a semi-truck windshield, Jesus. They don't, see? They're too tall, and they're nowhere near as wide enough. Look. See, they're way too tall, and that's the end of it. But, what do I do with my knife? Oh, there it is. I already started cutting it, but I'll finish cutting it in half here. There we go. Cut her down the middle, like that. I think this windshield's still going to be too wide. But they fit in there better this way. Cut number 2 in half here. I don't actually need it today, but might as well go ahead and get it set up so when I do need it, I'll have it. Tell you what, I'm not going to cut this one up yet. See if I can just tuck it up in there. Hold the other ones up. There you go. There we go. There. Until I get home and get my good one that actually fits the window. I'm going to hit it hard tomorrow. I'm going to try to get like 700 miles in if I can. Because I'm out of California and I don't have to drive 55 anymore. It's funny because, you know, in California I was getting passed nonstop because this truck is not only, you know, won't let you go faster than that. I really probably wouldn't have gone much faster than 55 anyway, because I don't like tickets. But, you know, I'm getting passed nonstop by trucks, and as soon as I got into Arizona, I started passing the guys that passed me, you know, 20 minutes ago. I only got an hour or so into Arizona. So I should be able to make up some miles tomorrow. Temporary TV setup. Was it here before me? Had a bunch of these stuck all over the truck. I peeled one off and stuck it to the top of my fridge here. My phone, get it all set up and I watch TV. Look, Mom, no hand. I'm pulling it any which way. I thought it was genius, but last night my glasses broke again. I got them really well glued together, but I also, so you can see, can't really see it. Oh, it's the wrong lens. There you go. I got super glue on them. right on the edge there, right across where my eye goes, like directly in front of my eye. So I looked it up, said acetone and rubbing alcohol will get it off. So I'm gonna go see if I can find some rubbing alcohol on this truck stop. Nail polish remover. I really hope this works. And I just broke the super glue again. Shit's not coming off. That shit's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna have a smudge right in my eyesight until I get my glasses replaced. Part of Arizona, right? You come out of where it's all rocky and desert, and then coming into Flagstaff, it gets up higher in elevations, and you get all these pretty green trees and mountains. May not have mentioned that today is the first day of Blitz Week, which means all the way stations are going to be open and they're going to be pulling over random trucks, checking brakes, lights, tires, all the safety equipment, all that stuff. That's what this is. They're pulling every truck in here. I don't know if they'll inspect my truck or not, but I'm confident my truck is fine. But they can find something if they're looking. There's always something. Whether it's a tiny fray on a hose, or, you know, maybe I ran over the nail, or who knows.
Oh yeah, that's the important. They got this thing. Dang.
One of the lucky ones. All their spaces were full were inspected, so I got lucky, got cleared. I just told my dispatcher to let him know that how Arizona's acting up there, because I've seen Blitz Week shit, but that's one of the most severe I've ever seen. I mean, they got 50 50, 60 cops up there just nailing people left and right. So at least get the word out. Maybe people coming into there will be careful coming into Flagstaff. Oh Jesus, look at this lot. Oh Lord, have mercy. Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's the only way in and out of this thing, too. What a crap hole. Just to be able to find Rain-X at every damn truck stop in the nation. Really not sure why you can't anymore, but it's like the 15th or 16th truck stop I've looked for Rain-X because this is untreated. So every freaking bug just sticks and won't come off without scrubbing the hell out of it. Rain-X not only helps clear the windshield when it rains and helps the windshield wipers out, it doesn't let the bugs stick as hard. It creates a slippery barrier between the bug and the windshield. So it makes washing them off really easy, and it actually makes the windshield wiper fluid functional. Never in my career gotten through Flagstaff without a couple raindrops. Every single time. It's almost a joke at this point. Every time you get a couple raindrops, even if it's just a little bit. The truck always gets wet on the way out of Flagstaff or into Flagstaff. Like an hour ago that it was a RV rolled over in the right lane. It's not moving at all now, so I do have myself on duty so that if I sit here longer than 30 minutes, it'll get my 30-minute break in, as long as I don't go over 5 miles an hour here. For a half an hour, I'll get my 30-minute rest break in, and I can just keep on booking it for the next 5 hours. I got a good view, but I don't know how long that'll be pretty. Keep seeing stuff that I didn't see before. Big bald eagle. Some goats. Just gotta roll with the punches, man. Nothing we can do about it. Got 8 minutes left, and I'll have a break in, and I see movement up ahead. That sucks. And I'm glad we're moving again, but I sat here for 22 minutes. If I got another 8 minutes in, I could just keep going for the next several hours. 4 more minutes. Hey, Dawn.
I just got out of my truck to check my reefer. I noticed your gas cap's off up there.
Well, thank you. right there. Come on. I'm like so. See if I can keep her under 5 for 1 minute. Just need 1 more minute. 1.5. One more minute. Come on. More seconds. It might work out perfectly. That'd be awesome. Come on. Switch over. Damn it. Come on. Register brake.
Get her done.
Come on. Register brake. Why isn't it registering? 2 seconds. Got it. I just got a 30-minute break. That worked out perfect. Well, I just got a break when we started rolling. Yes. Love it when a plan comes together. 6:30 now, so if I get up at 4:30, I'll be shutting down around 2:30 in the afternoon. Roll out at midnight or so. I won't need to. I'll have plenty of time. Truck stop I really want to get to is already showing full. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna call it today. As long as I get the damn thing there on time, it'll be alright. I just don't like fighting for parking, and this way I won't have to fight for parking tomorrow in a more densely populated area. But I'm going to try to get this video edited real quick, and then hit the sack, get it hard again tomorrow. Get as close to Burns as I can. I'm having a fight with my GPS. For some reason, I think it thinks there's a section of I-40 closed. It's like it just wants to keep routing me around it. So it's adding a bunch of miles. I think I'm right around 650 miles away. Look it up on Google Maps real quick. I might be pulling into Burns tomorrow night. It's only 580 miles out. I was having a hard time gauging because the damn thing's adding like 200 miles to the trip. There's nothing on I-40 to make it not let me go through the route I'm trying to go. But it's wanting to add like 200 miles to the trip by going around a big, like a 80-mile section of I-40, like I have to route around it. So I don't know why it's doing that, but I'm only about 600 miles out. So I could probably get there tomorrow afternoon, really. Hell, I might just show up tomorrow afternoon and see if they'll unload me a day early. If they don't, they don't. If they do, great. I'm empty. I can go take my break and find something else to do. So we'll see. Get this thing edited out, get it out to you guys, and hit hard in the morning.